What's good, guys? Today I'm gonna jump into a quick beat from scratch and then get into the details about how to arrange your beats so they sell to rap artists. Maybe I'll start with an ARP. Okay, let's get something random in. Let's randomize velocity on that pattern. Functions, MIDI transform, random velocity. Okay, now I want to duplicate serum, maybe bring in a lead. Clean. Okay, let's keep looking. Okay, now I'm gonna try bouncing that lead down. Control B. Okay, so now I want to duplicate this over, drop it over another 8 bars, and maybe take something out, pitch something up or down. Let's see. The whole part where I add a B section to the entire beat is going to help us a little bit later when we get into why you should arrange your beats a certain way. Okay, I'm gonna bounce this together, throw it into something interesting. Drag that up here, start with maybe a little compression. Maybe a little distortion and EQ to round it out. Bounce that with Control B, bake in all those effects, and we're good. Let's run those melodies from the top and then lay down some hard drums. Okay, let's pull up some drums from my EXILE drum and loop kit. My hardest and favorite drum kit so far. Pick that up in the link below. Start with a little snare and hi-hat go-to pattern. Snare on the 3s. Hats on the 2-step. Okay, I got an idea. For the first 4 bars, I'm going to go 2-step and then ramp it up to double speed for the second half. It's going to be hard. I'm actually going to take a couple hits out of the first one. Sometimes the hi-hats really don't need to be doing all that much. Let's move on to a little counter snare. And just a subtle open hat once in a while. I'm thinking a long, punchy 808. Use that EXILE kit to pull up this 808. Lay down a simple tri. And I'm probably going to pitch some of those notes down towards the end. Just sounded those root notes out in my head. D sharp minor. And that first 808 pattern, let's run it. Clean. And let's start up some slightly different B section drums. Pulling some sound effects also from that EXILE kit. Maybe a little sword towards the middle, like this. Okay, time for an 808. Let's keep it dirty like that, and that sounds like this. Clean. Let's get into the arrangement part. When I go to arrange a beat, I have a couple things in mind. Keeps from being super repetitive. I want it to be always simple enough to rap on. Pull this tab down, make sure arrangement is clicked, and you can stretch these out and label them. From here, I'm gonna take this 2 8-bar loops and just select it all and drag it over 4 bars. So I'll drag the whole thing over to bar 5, and I'll copy this melody to what is now the intro, and I have my tag already set up. And then I'm just gonna put a little chop at the very end. Maybe do a little tape start just as a little transition. And you can do all different kinds of things with this intro, but I usually just stick to the main melody over 4 bars and then drop into the hook. On average, when I show you guys the main melody and drum section, thinking of it like a chorus. Each of these sections, like hook or verse, I'd stick to a rule of 16 bars for each section. I'm gonna take this second 8-bar pattern and drag it over to the beginning of the verse, which comes after the hook, and then I'm going to select this whole hook section and just hit Command R, copy the whole thing over 16 bars. B section the same way. Try pulling back some of these MIDI patterns towards the end of a 4-bar section or 8-bar section, and it's going to give the beat a little bit of room to breathe while also signifying to the rapper that another small section is beginning. A gap in the hats right about here. Then I'll pull the 808 back too. So that kind of drops the energy out a little bit, and then I have a sound effect impact on the 1. And then at the very end of this 16 bars, just gonna pull that all back to the final snare hit. No riser or anything, we're just gonna let the energy kind of naturally curve down towards the verse. And for the verse, I like to drop out the hats until that first clap hits. And the 808s during the verse, I like to usually just pull that back about 4 bars, so it's not all crazy with a bunch of different sounds right away during that little transition. And then some of these sound effects I put, sequence them out so they go back and forth like that. Pull all this stuff back again like I did to end the hook. And during this part, we're gonna go from the verse to either a hook or bridge, where I would put a little riser, kind of revving up in energy. After those little gaps, I like to put a sound effect on the 1 just to really crash into the next part. Do like a half length, so it'd be 8 bars, and make it kind of a bridge. Just copy them over and pitch them down an octave. I'm gonna bring in just the faster hats halfway through that bridge. You want to create an overall energy dynamic through the track. so once you have all your sections mapped out, we want another hook. Do that by holding Option and then click and drag on the section you want. Exactly. Do the same thing, hold Option, drag it over. I think I'm just going to do one more hook, quick outro too. So that'll pretty much take care of how I arrange my beats. And I did go through and check out most of the beats I've sold pretty much follow this same arrangement structure. So, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.